hunting again in the deep, what the hell? In the deep dark, what the hell was that? In the deep dark forests of Leningrad Oblast, Russia, where men and bears are scared. It's like Wales, really, where men and sheep are scared. Well, men and sheep are scared, is it? But in Russia, men and bears are scared. Come on, you two. Anyway, enough nonsense for me. So, updates. What's happening with the channel? What's happening? What am I up to? Well, what are we up to? We've planned to go and see a car today. If you're watching the streams, you'll know that the car saga is going on. We planned to go and see one today, but after yesterday's attempt, we both got frozen in the. Basically, it was nice and warm here in the forest, and when we went into the city, it was blowing a wind like blow you off your feet. And hello, whoever's online, say hello in the chat. And it was blowing, and my missus Helena, she felt a bit ill today. She thought she got a cold from it. She thought she got a chill from the wind yesterday. It was blimey, it was windy. It was blowing a good one. And so I thought, we're not going to go today. And so we didn't go. And we just lazed around today and didn't do much. So maybe tomorrow is, maybe tomorrow. There's a chance we'll go tomorrow. I'm not too keen. I'd rather go on Monday, to be honest, but after I've got my registration. Because if I do that, then if I get a car, I can go straight and get it registered. Don't have to mess around. If I haven't got my registration, then my wife will have to register it. And then, yeah, makes a difference really, but it's kind of, I don't want it in my name anyway. So if any fines come through, I get to pay them. But, so that's where we're at. So while I was sitting around today doing nothing, I was hunting through old footage and see what was out there. And I found some metro footage that I've taken. Basically, I was going to make a metro video at one point showing the St. Petersburg metro, and kind of I lost the taste for it. I find it extremely. How you doing, Cameroon Viper? Ugh, that sounds snaky-fied. So I was going to make a metro video anyway, and I didn't, because I don't like doing metro videos. Basically, everyone's done them, and I was like, God, I don't want to do them. It's like the West doesn't actually believe that we live in the metro the whole time. So I haven't made a video, but I did take some footage ages back, and I was looking at it now, thinking, what could I do with this footage? It's if you ask anybody who's on YouTube, any footage they've got of anything they've filmed, they sort of treat it like gold. How can you use it? How can you reuse it and all that? And so I'm putting out a few shorts for the metro, nice shorts. So you'll see them popping up over the next few days as I work my way through the material. It's basically, I'm just filling in time now until we go back to Novgorod. Season 3 is, we're getting ready to go. Basically, there's nothing to stop us right now apart from my registration, which will be Monday. Jesus is Lord, CEC P421. You're right, cost Jesus is Lord. What is there a stick on the road? Jesus loves you. What you got? So anyway, yeah, we're getting ready to move. We're only now just hanging about. We'll get my registration on Monday, which I've got to do. It's a legal thing here. And after that, then, thank you for the crosses. And then from CESP41, how you doing with your crosses? And if you don't know CES41, Brandon, Alberta, how you doing, Brandon? How you doing? I haven't seen you on here for a little while. Must have been hiding over there in Canada. I guess you're warmer like we are here now. If you don't, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked now, aren't I? So anyway, we're supposed to have I'll get my thing done on Monday in registration, and then it's getting the car. Maybe we'll go and get a car tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I don't know. See how we're feeling tomorrow. But anyway, definitely Monday is the day when we are really nothing to hold us back. So get a car, get it registered, get it insured, and get up to Novgorod. The only thing is the car that I've spotted. I'm great. How are you today? The car that I spotted is a Ford Mondeo station wagon with a what do you call it, 2-litre turbo diesel TD. Man, I have to get this wrong here. TDCI or TICDIC something. TDI and a C in there somewhere. So TDIC something, whatever it is. But anyway, it's a diesel, and apparently they're good rocket, good solid engine. And the one I've spotted is a gear version, which means it's got the leather interior and all that, and all the goodies and electric things and all the electric things that can go wrong. My missus is like, oh, it's got air conditioning. Oh, it's not air conditioning. What do you call that? Climate control. It's got climate control, and it's got electric windows and heated seats and all that, and even a heated front window. And all this, and I'm thinking, yeah, and all that's going to go wrong, and I'm going to spend hours chasing electrical gremlins around the thing. But anyway, I'm going great. I always miss you. When I find out where on the stream has ended, I've also been fairly busy. Yeah, I know I should say when I'm streaming, and I really haven't. And I'll tell you for the reason is, truthfully, Ukraine has been trying to bomb St. Petersburg with drones, and because of that, the internet's been very on and off, and it's just causing havoc with the internet basically. So it's hard to say. Yesterday I was meant to come out and stream, and I thought, oh, I'll put a post out saying I'm going live, but as soon as I walked outside, the internet was cut and back into the thing. So we're in. It's just a bad situation at the moment with security. Everyone's trying to bomb each other to death, and we live near an airport, so logically it's a target, and it's one of them things. Unfortunately, these things I have to live with for now. Obviously, Ukraine trying to bomb civilian airport is always nice for them, but so far they've not managed it. But it does mess with the internet, so that's what's happening. So back to the thing anyway. So hopefully we'll get this car if I get it. There is a problem with this car. It's got a coil spring that's broken. This is why it's cheap. It's only $2,000. So like a coil spring, which means a couple of days fixing that, I suppose. Getting coil springs, and it will run obviously with a coil spring broken. It's not such a big deal. I could probably get it, buy the coil springs and get it done up in Stary Russ, drop it over there for a couple. There's a garage not too far away. Get them to replace the coil spring. I could do it myself really if I wanted to. We'll see how bad it is. The roads are very smooth between here and there. So I tell you what, it was hailing today, and it's looking like it might start hailing again now. I can see bits of snow coming down. It's almost May, and look at it. It's starting to bloody snow. What the hell kind of weather is this? Come on then. We shouldn't be getting snow now. But anyway, I'm not going to walk up there because it's going to get... Look at it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's trying to snow here. And it's almost May, and we're getting bloody snow, so got to carry on. So yeah, that's the situation with the car. That's one car I'm looking at. There's other cars as well. I like that particular car because it's got all the luxury items in it. But like I said, chasing electrical gremlins will be the order of the day from from here on in. If I get it, you can imagine. I can imagine. Just too many electrics. And as long as you look after them, I suppose it's all right. I'm fairly fixed. As soon as it's gone, fix the damn thing. Some don't work, you know. But other than that, we're ready to go. Really, there's nothing much really holding us back now. Everything's good. Tools. There's a couple of tool fixes still to do. There's a battery I've got to fix. And what else is there? Something else. A cable on the miter saw. If you watched the videos last year, you'll see the miter saw was having a problem with its bloody cable. It kept going on and off. Crappy cable. So I've got a nice long cable for that and a nice plug. So that's to be done. Probably make it into a video. What else I've got to do? Basically just getting ready now. That's it, getting ready to go. I'm ready to rumble up there. There's material is lying, waiting for me, innit? Really, I don't need to buy anything materials. It's there ready. There's 2.5 cube of, YouTube just sent me a sticker. YouTube says, add a Q&A sticker. Best part of a muffin. What? Best part of what? Where did they get this stuff from, honestly? Bloody YouTube. Stella Patience. Hello, Stella. How you doing? Welcome to the forest in St. Petersburg. I should do a lower voice now to make it sound scary, right? It's not really scary, to be honest, but anyway. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're ready to go back to Starea Russa, and I am. You're doing great. That's good. I'm good. I'm glad you're good. That's all. It's always good to people when people are good and not ill or anything. There's my dogs. Pet that dog. And I've got an American friend over here actually calls me. It's called, I won't say his name, but he's over here, and he's not a YouTuber, but he's an expat, if you like, or an immigrant here, same as me. And he's got a really Texas accent, and he says pet that dog really well. Every time we call him, I say pet that dog. So that's my sense of humor, isn't it? There you go. So have a look out. There's I'm almost forgetting. So big news, big news, and big news. So yesterday I was going through some footage again from my wife's phone. I was looking through it again. Where else is in rummaging through, see if there's anything usual, and I found a little video again. And this is this is a rarity. So this video I found, it's the only video we've got. It's the only footage we've got, and it's only 1 minute long. But it's basically before we put the hut on the ground. Not hut, or the cabin, if you like, whichever you prefer to call it. In English we call it a hut. In Americans you'd call it a cabin. But anyway, it's a small building that we're sleeping up there. Before that was on there, before the foundation was done, before anything was done, it was the video that was taken between the first clearing of the land. So explain this. We went up there and cleared all the dead wood off the land and cut down the brushwood, and then we had the German trench that was up there filled in, and then we left it for a whole winter, a whole season. We didn't do any work up there, and let the soil settle into the trench. And then we went up again, and this is where this video comes in. Went up again, and I was cutting some more of the brushwood away, clearing it up, and then we had another excavator come in a few days later and level up the ground again, what have you. So it's the video between that period, between us getting there for the second time and before the excavator. So it's a kind of a unique look at the land before we put anything on there. It's only 1 minute video, unfortunately. It was, I don't know why she recorded it or what she was recording it from. Probably for friends on a WhatsApp or something like that. But it's out tomorrow anyway. It's out at 2 o'clock. So it's only a 1 minute video, like I said. It's very, very short. But it's unique in the fact that basically we bought that land and started the clearing of the process and started it before I had a YouTube channel. So I wasn't filming. I didn't film the cabin build. I didn't film the excavator clearing the land or the German trench or anything like that. I did do some Telegram videos of it, but unfortunately the Telegram group was hacked and it was completely destroyed. They destroyed everything. It was, again, Ukrainians. They destroyed the immigrant group, and all the videos went with it, and we had to rebuild the Telegram group. If you know the Telegram group that's up, which was called Russia Expat Info. I'm now not the owner of that group. I handed it over to new hands because I felt that basically it's like presidents and politicians. They need to be replaced every now and then. And I set that group up. I grew it, and I also got a lot of admins involved. I've got nine admins on there, and basically I wanted it to have a new set of eyes, a new leader, to have new ideas, take the group forward. And I'm fed up with answering immigrants' questions, to be honest. I got fed up with it, so I don't want to answer questions over and over, you know. I mean, if somebody's too lazy to Google how to or where something is or how to do something, then, you know, it's laziness. And I got fed up with it, to be honest. And so I handed the group over to somebody, and she's running it now. And she's got some new ideas and stuff. I'm still there in the background, sort of helping out with the technical side of it, you know, graphics for the channel logo and all that. But other than that, I'm rarely on there now, because I just lost interest in it. I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to help immigrants. I can't use it I can't do it as a full-time job. I'm too busy myself. You know, I've got my own life here. I've got a house here in St. Petersburg. We're building the new house in Novgorod. I'm going to work next winter, you know, doing the YouTube channel. So I've got plenty on without running a Telegram group all the time. So hello there, survival channel. The survival channel. The survival channel is Jason, right? Ah, Jason. I'd forgotten. So yeah, so Telegram groups over on, and not only that, but if you didn't know, we're not allowed to advertise on Telegram anymore. Russian citizens are not allowed to advertise on Telegram. It's a banned. It's basically what happened was the CEO, the boss of Telegram, they refused to give access to Russian authorities. And basically, Telegram was putting there's a lot of child porn on there, apparently. I've never seen it, but apparently there's child porn on Telegram and stuff they didn't want in the public. They refused to give access and take stuff down, and that's what caused the whole argument. And because of that, they've now banned advertising on Telegram. So basically, for me, an immigrants group needs information. It needs the adverts and the job adverts and all the rest of it. So basically, it put me in an impossible position that if I was to continue running it, I'll leave myself open to prosecution for running that group. So it was a good time to hand it over to somebody else, and which I wanted to do anyway. And so that's how it worked out. It worked out well. It gave me the excuse, really, that I wanted to hand the group over and let somebody else run it. And she's doing a great job. She's doing great things. Members are up. And she's got new topics and all kinds of stuff coming on. And I'm going to meet her. She's coming over to St. Petersburg, actually, very soon, the new owner. And we're going to have a meeting in St. Petersburg. I might even film it, you never know, from the immigrants group thing. And see what happens. I'll still be there, like I said, in the background, but not very active now. It's not my thing anymore. Let somebody else run it who can run it. She's living in a different country, so it makes it a lot easier that she can do that and free from risk of prosecution and that. So that's where we're at anyway. So tomorrow, maybe, baby, we might go and look at this car. My wife's still doing a course, and it finishes on Tuesday, and it makes it very difficult for her to get out and about and see cars and stuff. So part of the fact that she thought she was going to go ill today, she didn't, but anyway, she thought she was. It's fairly cold yesterday. And, so basically the story is that for now we are in the transition period, waiting for my registration, waiting for the car, and waiting to go to Novgorod. And the fact is also, there's another problem, is the house in St. Petersburg here has to go through registration. It hasn't done it yet. It's on the 24th of this month, which is only a couple of days away. Once that's done, then we're really free to go to Novgorod and stay there for some time, some matter of weeks. We will have to come back. I'm just not sure when it's going to be. It's like you've got to, basically we have to go to the courts and pick up a document, and that document has to be taken to a registration office, which is next door. That has to be registered. That then takes like 3 weeks to do that, and then you basically come back after 3 weeks or whatever time scale it might be 10 days, whatever it is anyway. You come back, collect your document, take it to another place, it gets a stamp there. That takes a few weeks to do that. bring it back to somewhere else, and they stamp it, and then you bring it back somewhere else. Basically, yeah, running and to and froing with this bureaucracy, and then eventually it's registered, and that's it, done. But it's this summer, and we have to do it. We don't, yeah, okay, we don't have to do it, but we want to do it. It's kind of a thing we have to do. You're going to start. You're in the transition period on becoming a furry. Get stuffed a furry. There's only one furry on this channel, isn't there? We know the furry. Ooh, getting shouting at the banyan. I gotta think somebody's been killed to death. Oh, it's disco. They've got disco music going. It is very. I was afraid that when this banyan came, that it would be music and noise all night, every night, and as it turns out, you can't hear it. I'm surprised at it. It's got a bit more traffic, this den of iniquity, but other than that, pretty much it's not causing any problems at all. I'm really surprised how quiet it actually is. I think they probably put a lot of effort into soundproofing the place, because it's almost nothing. But I'll tell you what, some bloody stink down here. Whew. I don't know if it's septic or what. I am no furry. There's I was talking of furries. If you don't know what furries are, it's people. I thought it was kind of people who dressed up as animals and got sexual gratification out of dressing up like an animal. And I thought that they thought that they were real animals, and they wanted to do animal stuff like. But it turns out I was completely wrong. I did watch a documentary about it, and apparently I think they're all bonkers, but they're harmless bonkers. Basically, they dress up as cartoon animals, and they portray a cartoon animal, like kind of Donald Duck or something, and that's what it's all about. But it seems to have a huge LGBTQ, IBCD, EFG, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 group attached to it. They all like it, so good luck to them. But yeah, it's not quite as sinister as it seems. They don't actually believe they're animals. So, but ding ding. What's that? What's that old joke? Okay. So Arthur, Vincent, you've been saying bud ding ding to me. So you're gonna have to have the very racist joke, aren't you? What noise? How's this old joke go? What noise does a microwave when it's cooking curry? But ding! That's the one, isn't it? Oh God, that's terrible. I should probably be shot for that or something, and excluded from something for saying that joke. It's an old one, isn't it? And there's loads of rent there. Heard that one. Ooh, what's that? Thought I was being attacked. Just a dog. Yeah, there's loads of them, aren't there? There was something about a bus conductor. What sound does the when the bus conductor presses the bell? What sound does it make? But ding, That's that the one, isn't it? And what's the one about? Why do Indians and Pakistanis have a dot in the middle of the head? It's so you can't have a council house. Of course they can these days, can't they? That's kind of ironic, really. I think it's the natives in England who can't get council housing, not the foreigners coming in. But anyway, I diverge. How's Keir Starmer getting on? That's interesting. He's lied to the public, hasn't he? He's lied about the Mandelson affair and him being. I was reading. I was watching. It's okay. Rees-Mogg. What's his name? Is it James Rees-Mogg? I was watching him the other day, and though he's a Tory, he does talk some sense for a politician, which is very difficult for a politician normally. But he does talk some sense. He's very articulate and clever guy, and he was saying that the defense Mandelson was appointed. I think it was a defense minister, and basically they have to have vetting when they take on these positions, and he failed his vetting because of his affair with Epstein, and they still appointed him as the minister, or went against the vetting, which was, and then Keir Starmer denied it. So early night, stay strong. Yes. Hello, Foozles. How you doing? That's a nice name, Foozles. That's a fun name. So Keir Starmer has lied to the public, hasn't he, about the whole Mandelson thing, and he's been caught out. And really, I don't know what's going to happen to the UK. Who's going to win the election? The local elections, the Labour's obviously going to get absolutely battered to death, and who knows what's going to happen. The Nigel Farage and his mob are coming, and then you've got, where is it? Independent Britain or something, wherever they call themselves. There's another group as well. That's gross. Someone said that's gross. Don't know what's gross. So yeah, lots of things in UK politics. It's interesting to me. It's actually, I like UK politics. I always found them fun, more than Russian politics. I don't get. I don't understand how it all works, to be honest. So there's an upper house and a lower house, like a kind of parliament. They call it the Duma, which means to think. So a thinking place. But I don't really understand how it works. It's a bit like that kind of, it reminds me of American Congress and Senate and all this. It's kind of very difficult for me to get my head around it. I don't really understand it. With British politics, I obviously understand, and because I was, I'm English originally, so Russian politics kind of don't really get it, and American politics I don't really understand either. It's kind of, that guy with the point that was tied to Epstein. Yeah, it was Mandelson, weren't it? That's him, and he was appointed. I think he was defence minister. He was appointed after he failed vetting. And then Keir Starmer knew about it, and still went along with it, and still appointed him. So I mean, what kind of craziness is that? Tick Tacky, come on, get the dogs back up this way. So yeah, completely badness, isn't it? They're turning the Houses of Parliament into a den of iniquity, no better than this Banya here. Come on. Attic. So yeah, there's so many people that have been implemented with Epstein. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely throughout the world, and I can't wait to see that Ursula von what's her name, that witch in Europe, unelected bitch. I can't wait to see her get implemented in it. That would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? They'll probably deny it. Probably. In fact, they've already tried blaming Epstein on Russia. I mean, they've tried blaming everything else on Russia, so they tried that one, didn't they? It's Russia's fault, Of course it would be. It's logical. Blame Russia for everything. The world's ills. What's his face went to a UK the other day. What's the deputy? The American. What's it? DJ Vance. He went to somewhere and said that UK freedom of speech is completely madness. People are getting arrested for Facebook posts and stuff. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? The Epstein thing is just rife. I mean, the whole world's just gone mad, hasn't it? What is happening with the world? I'm so glad I'm here in Russia, where I don't, where it's kind of, yes, there's corruption, of course there is. There's corruption in every country, but it's nothing like that kind of on that scale. Epstein. I mean, in England we had the Jimmy Savile case. Do you remember that one? And that's fully behind the BBC, who fully knew all about it. And covered it up for years and years. And how many British personalities have been involved with that? People like Dave Lee Travis, Rolf Harris, Gary Glitter, and there's a whole host of them. Radio DJs, TV personalities, politicians, even like, if you know anything about British politics, there's a guy called Cyril Smith. He was a big fat man. He was investigated for interfering with little boys. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, how corrupt can a place be? How bad can it be? You know, I'm so glad that I'm out of it. And yeah, you know, and the good news is, I thought I was going to have to return to the UK for a few days next year, and I'm not. They can get stuffed. They can keep their borders closed. I won't be getting a new passport under any circumstances. Not now I know what I know. And now I know that I don't have to return. I'm going to avoid it. Oh, you're there, actually. Oh, where he'd gone. I've lost one of the dogs. But anyway, it's time to get back to the house because I'm freezing. It's absolutely freezing tonight. It was hailing earlier. And yeah, not good. So I'm dying to get back to the house and warm up a bit in front of the fire, I think. Maybe a cup of tea. It's really cold out here tonight. It's not good. And I think I'll... Actually, our bedroom window's open most of the time. This time of year, and at night we sleep with the bedroom window open. And I think I'll be going up and closing it before, as soon as I get back, before I go for a shower, to stop the freezing cold coming in. Because it is blooming, it's cold tonight. The temperature's dropped very low. Oh, hear it. Den of iniquity. I'll stop and listen to the ambient sounds, but it's drunk people screaming and shouting. But, like I said, we can't hear it where we are, which I find really odd. I thought we would be hearing the banya and the occupants screaming and shouting and like, and I thought, you know, it's going to drive us crazy. And it turned out not to be that way. You really can't hear it at all where we are. Even here where I am now, I've gone past it a little bit and you can't hear it. Very odd. But anyway, whew, den of iniquity. I mean, if you've ever been to a sauna, or this gets called banya, but it's a sauna, right? If you've ever been to a place like that, you'll know that if you can go for a massage, you know, you can get extras, can't you? You know, and that place is no different. So I call it the den of iniquity. It's probably harmless, you know what I mean? People paying for services that they want, whatever it is they're getting. I don't know. Never been in there. Won't be going in there. In fact, I've never even been to a public sauna. I've never even had a public massage in a public place. It doesn't appeal to me. But, I have been heard stories, you know, as everyone has. Used to call them knocking shops in England. It's, I think that's a glorified knocking shop, to be honest. It's, yeah, den of iniquity, that's what I call it. But, we're all adults on this channel, we all know what I'm referring to, what goes on in there. But, I have no proof, of course. It's just hearsay, let's say. But I can't... yeah, there's some very pretty girls come out there in the morning and some very pretty boys come out there in the morning. So I can imagine that all is not as it seems, let's say. But, they're just a bit too good looking, these young lads. And the girls that come out, it's just probably the same group every day. And the girls are pretty good looking as well. So I can imagine what they're doing in there. And that den of iniquity. Happy ending, yeah. Yeah, well, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? But, you know, finish your massage off. Well, ultimate relax, innit, you know. But, I'm not a prude, I'm not against it. I'm just don't want to live beside it, you know. But here, look, you can't hear a thing. And I'm just walking beside my house from there and you can't hear a thing, so really, you know, get on with it, who cares? Better things to worry about than what people are doing on their massage tables and what bits they're having massaged. So, it's, anyway, that's me for tonight. It's cold and bloody going in because it's just chilly tonight for some reason. Beautiful night tonight. Although, of course, as ever, reality doesn't look anything like that to the naked eye. It's just the camera picking up the light from the city the other direction. Quite light as well up there, but really it doesn't look anything like that. Not to the naked eye. It's just a trick of the light, you might say. So anyway, that's me for tonight. There's the old van. Oh, poor old thing with this broken fan belt. What a shame, eh? I was hoping to get another year out of that. But, looks like it will be. So this is the first house. Oh, lights just come on. First house in the that I built in St. Petersburg. We'll be leaving. So anyway, that's me for tonight. It's cold, and turn the fire off. Ooh, can't get it off. Get off. Yeah, that's me for tonight. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. It's always nice. It is nice to talk. Thank you, Brandon. It's always nice to have a chat and have a laugh at the furries and happy endings and whatever. So I'll see you all in the next one, whenever that's going to be.